What up, what up?
It's happening again!
Oh my god, we're back. I cannot believe it.
Guess who we are?
Okay, how many guesses do I have?
You got 4.
Okay. Is this Desert Island Discs?
No.
Damn it. I had all my tracks prepared. Okay. Is this Tea with Tash?
I wish.
Is
Wouldn't that
Tash
be great?
still here?
I don't know if Tash is still
Is that
here.
a last year thing?
Tash, you here?
I'm sure she'll get back to us on that.
Yeah, I expect a letter
Okay.
forthwith.
What else? Is it that video game thing that's on at 10?
No, but that's going to be great.
It's going to be so good. If you're watching it at 10, that was a low key promo for Duncan, who's in the studio right now.
Yeah, just sort of looking at us. Hey,
Yeah.
Duncan.
Just staring us down. We were supposed to come up with some intro lines for our show, which is Revolving Show, by the way.
Yes, your 4th guess was correct. Revolving show.
Exactly. The 4th show on everyone's lips. That should be our intro.
Oh, the 4th show on everyone's lips.
Yeah. We have, what was it, 2 chatty Cathys with multiple personalities. Yeah.
That's about it.
That's all. You don't have anything?
I had nothing, right?
I said you were supposed to come up with something.
I'm supposed to come. Well, I mean,
So we go Revolving Show.
this is a radio show.
Wow. I like it.
Yeah.
It's short, it's effective.
Straightforward.
Yeah, to the point. It is a radio show. No one else can boast that.
No, no one else can. Not really.
Oh my God.
It's not truly authentic unless it is a radio show.
And then they can.
Then they can. Then they can
Revolving
jump
Show.
involved.
It's a show.
It could be. If we tried hard enough.
If you try, it's
If you squint really hard, you might hear a radio show.
almost like we're in the room.
That's true.
If you put your speakers on really loud, it's like we're there.
Well, I mean, we're in a room. If you consider that.
Wow. I mean, I like that we're going for the lowest possible. These are sounds. Revolving Show. Technically, that should just be our Revolving Show. Technically, it is a show.
Could be.
If you believe it.
I'm not sure I believe it.
It takes 2 to tango.
Unless you're in a throuple.
That should be it. Revolving Show. It takes 2 to tango unless you're in a throuple. No questions.
No questions asked.
No questions.
I totally understand.
No questions asked. No questions answered.
Yes.
That's another one. Okay. I think I'll write that one down.
Cool.
Revolving Show. No questions asked. No questions answered.
And then just sort of an existential scream.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you give me that?
Ah!
Perfect.
Cool.
And another one just for good measure.
Ah!
Oh, I like it. You gave me sort of more of a low-key one.
Yes.
Uh,
I made it more subtle, more sort of pained.
more guttural, yeah. Nice. Okay, we're back.
Yes.
After so long.
It has been an entire summer.
Yeah.
Although it only feels like a moment.
What did you get up to over the summer, Molly?
I visited lots of old boats. I walked
That's great.
dogs.
And my summer was fabulous as well. Okay, now...
We did nothing.
Yeah. It was...
He sat in a beige room
Yeah.
and stared at the wall.
What do you do?
I walk dogs and go to old chips.
See, that's the beige room. It's wonderful.
But I
There's
suppose,
no colour that's more exciting than beige. Anyway, we're back. And even though this is our first show, we're a little bit...
so we had an entire summer, and we spent that not planning anything for a revolving show.
No.
So as true to form, we've decided, like last year when we had our inaugural show, we will just go to the archives, and we have found a decade later the 1968 show.
Yeah, it's the same guys from last time.
Same guys from last time.
And they just kept on doing that radio show through the late 50s, into the early 60s, past the Summer of Love.
Oh, yeah.
And there you are, right at your destination in 1968.
Yeah, and so we know exactly how it went down last time. They seemed pretty cool, and then they got really weird. And I think it's probably going to be a bit of the same again, but we haven't listened to the whole thing.
No.
Because we prefer to be surprised with you on this one, actually.
Exactly. So instead of us talking and giving you a show like we promised Star we would, we're tired. And
yes.
so...
I'm going to go get a sandwich.
I'm going to go take a big dump.
Cool.
Yep. I'll keep you posted on that at the end of the show.
Please do. I want to know what the updates.
I'll describe it. I'll give you...
contents,
tell you
texture.
about, firmness. Yeah.
Butt feel.
Girth, butt feel. I mean, it's always good. 10 out of 10. I can tell you in advance. 10 out of 10 butt feel.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, now here it is. An archive show from 1968. Get into it.
Well, hello!
1968.
1968?
Ah,
The 60s, the swinging 60s.
I'm swinging.
I'm swinging currently. We've got a nice hammock in here now.
That's what we think that means?
It's very comfortable.
Look, it's the era of sex, drugs,
and tie-dye.
And tie-dye shirts. Has Led Zeppelin come out yet?
Led Zeppelin. Well, I'm not entirely sure.
Some sort of Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
Okay, it's the 60s. Let's give you an update. What's happened in politics? South America. There's a lot of rebellions. Unrest sweeps Brazil.
Brazil?
I think.
Oh.
The Soviet bloc, still about?
Yes. I don't like it, it's too square.
Yes. And we're hip, daddy-o.
Yes, we're down with the kids.
Groovy.
Mama.
Yes, groovy mama.
Where's my mama?
I don't know.
See?
I don't think that's hip. That's not the hip way to say that.
Sorry. Rocking mum.
Yes, I like that. Yes. I can already do that. I can feel the jive as it slips in.
Yes, all that jive turkey.
That jive turkey. I'm doing the turkey.
He's doing a little dance. He's doing it.
I call it the turkey.
Look at his arms. They wiggle around.
It's gonna
like
be
wings.
big.
Oh.
It's gonna be big.
It's nice because his jowls are jiggling along with his wings.
Yes. Once that Elvis gets a hold of it.
Oh, that Elvis. I'm not sure I like him. There's too much pelvis.
Pelvis. It's very well thought out.
Do you think he planned that?
Yes. He's planned everything, I think.
Planned everything. Is he a mastermind?
Yes. It's quite sinister, really.
He has taken over television.
Television, the movies,
the
army.
Silver screen.
He was in the army.
He was in the army. Some people say he's a spy sent by the president.
That's me, I said that.
You said that?
He's a spy sent by the president. See, that's me.
Ah.
I'm always saying that,
yeah,
yes.
you always said things like that.
Yes. Oh, I really think so. He just hangs around with a gun. I've seen him. He looks shifty.
He looks shifty?
Yes.
Well, I think he looks more like a Ken doll.
An Amazon Kindle?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Amazon Kindle.
He's an Amazon Kindle because I can read him like a book. And he's a spy.
He's a spy.
Yes.
What is he spying for?
I don't know. I haven't got that into it. But I think he is. And I'm quite sure of it. I'm like 80% sure.
80%?
Yes, and that's all I need.
I don't think that's 20% out. I think it's quite high.
I've never looked at it that way. That's quite... Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
What have I done, Elvis? Forgive me.
Yeah, I don't think he will. He has denied. We've tried to invite him on the show several times now.
Yes.
Under the pretense of interrogating him about his spy
He just
work.
won't come on, and there's no other reason he wouldn't come on.
Well, he didn't want to talk about his espionage.
Exactly. Classic spy.
But he said he didn't do it.
Yeah, they always say that.
They always.
I'm back in. I think he's a spy again.
Oh dear. Well, as you can see, we're slightly more paranoid than we have been.
Yes, it's because of all that marijuana.
All those weeds. I was snorting up my nose.
Yes, I take a little tab of weed and I put it in my mouth. And then I get old, I trip like a ball.
Yes, he trips like a ball and he drinks all the water and it's dangerous because his head could explode.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good. I'm not used to it.
No. He does. He's a very strange man on weeds.
Oh, it's not good. And all those kids on motorbikes.
All those kids on mopeds.
You know, I've joined a bike gang.
And you have not joined a bike gang.
In 1965, I joined a bike gang.
What was that like?
Well, I was out to fetch the paper.
Yes, as you do every morning.
Yes, exactly. And I was a little cold, so I wore my big leather jacket.
Oh, that's nice. I do like that jacket.
To go and fetch the paper.
Yes.
And so I was carrying a nice long glass of milk, as I do. And I was walking out and I picked up the paper.
Yes.
And then a gang of kids.
Gang of kids?
Yeah. They were like, hey, you look the part.
You look the part with your milk and your leather jacket?
Exactly. They all had milk as well.
Why do they all have milk?
I don't know. Some sort of acid thing, I think.
Acid thing?
Yeah, they put the acid in the milk. It's called, teddy bear breakfast.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
I have a different kind of teddy bear
and they
breakfast.
were like, hey, it's Mr. Teddy Bear Breakfast. And I said, oh, yes, my teddy bear. I'll bring him. And but they didn't let me go back in.
No.
I would have shown them Gerald.
Yes, Gerald's an excellent teddy bear.
Exactly. And would never trip.
No, he would never trip. He's got excellent balance.
Exactly. So, and they said, well, come on, your hog, and we'll go riding.
So I don't keep any hogs.
I said, I don't keep any hogs. But if you want me to ride my bicycle, sure. I mean, I'm always on board for reaching out to the small child community.
Have you got rid of your training wheels yet?
No, of course not. Why would I do that? Then I just fall over.
Well, I mean,
what kind of madman would get rid of the extra wheels?
I've actually gotten rid of mine.
What?
I don't have training wheels anymore.
But how do you do it? How do you...
I balance and I speed along like the wind.
Like the wind?
Like the wind.
But you stay upright?
I stay upright.
The entire time?
Yes, and have a little basket where I keep my shopping.
A basket? That sounds convenient.
I know.
Oh.
You should get rid of your training wheels. Get a basket.
No.
You could do it.
That said, though, those kids did make fun of me for my training wheels.
Well, that's not very sporting of them.
They said, that's not a hug. I said, you wait and see, sonny.
And what happened?
Oh, I fell right over.
But you have training wheels.
Yes. They don't always help. Turns out you can't fall off a bike, even if it does have training wheels.
I didn't even know that was possible. Well,
I'm a pioneer, you see.
You're a pioneer.
But I was
being
wearing my jacket, and they said, you know what, you're fun. We'll have you around.
Okay.
And I was like, well, that's fine. I've got nothing else to do. I sit around the house all day.
So you joined a biker gang?
I joined for a brief period of time, from 1965 to around the Summer of Love, 1967.
Mm-hmm.
I was off and on part-time member
of the biker gang?
Yes.
Did you have a nickname?
Yes, of course.
What was your nickname?
We were the Big Toughs.
The Big Toughs?
Big Toughs. And
so you were the Tough.
The Tough. I was the Tough. I was the mascot Tough. And we'd go around and the Big Toughs would, find, people and beat them up. Mm-hmm. And they'd say, you're not cool. And they'd find, other people.
Then would they have you dance over the sort of the remains of the person they've beaten over?
Of course.
Yes. Because, you're a very dainty little man. You wouldn't be able to beat up anything.
Yes. But this is really about my drug escapades.
Yes.
Because while I was a part of the Big Toughs,
yes,
they would just slip me some marijuanas.
How would they go about slipping you the marijuanas?
Well, they'd do it.
Yes.
They'd go off and do it. And I'd be sitting watching all the bikes.
As you do.
Because you need someone to look at the bikes.
Yes.
And they'd come back and say, oh, hey. And they'd be laughing, because they're always having fun.
Yes.
And they'd be like, well, look, it's the big mascot. It's the big silly boy. And I would say, yes, that sounds right.
I'm a boy.
Yes, thank you very much for recognizing me. I love you all.
Oh.
Yes.
It's delightful.
They're
very lucky to have you.
I expressed my affection quite a lot.
Yes.
And then they'd say, oh, here you go. And they'd put it in my mouth, and I'd have to swallow it.
Well,
and let me tell you, I was flying.
What did it taste of?
Oh, it tasted hot. Almost like burning.
Did they stick a burning joint in your mouth?
Yes, I know. It's just really, why do people do it that way? Really, it just seems unpleasant that you'd have to do a weed that way.
That's not the way that I've ever done weeds.
Well, how have you done weeds? When did you do weeds? Was it when you got rid of your training wheels? Apparently, you're becoming a big boy.
I may have hung out...
I don't even need my mummy anymore. Cool.
Oh, no,
Ruby.
I need my mummy. How dare you?
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, don't joke about that. Don't you dare.
Okay. You're behaving like
that.
No. Okay.
Don't judge me. I spent some time with the big boys, and they gave me the weed. I had a little puff of powder in my hand.
Powder?
A little puff of powder.
They didn't tell you you could do it as powder.
Yes, powder. Huh. Yes. And then they told me that I needed to stick it up my snot.
Yes.
And then I'd have to rub it behind my lips.
Oh.
And they said that's how you do drugs.
And how did that feel?
I was hyper. The energy was everywhere. I was my best self. I got so much done.
What did you get done?
I got all the things done. Well, the radio show that week was particularly special. I don't know if you remember. I was.
Oh, I do.
Jumping off the walls.
Yes.
And I took my mumsy. I cleaned the entire house, and Mumsy was very, very proud of me.
Yes, you thought I was a spy.
I did think you were a spy. I tried to tackle you to the floor.
Yes, you thought I was full of magnets.
Yes.
I said, I'm not full of magnets.
I wanted the magnets. Oh. I wanted to make my own sort of building of magnets.
God.
And I had plans.
You were blazed.
I was blazed off my tits.
You were out in a blaze of glory.
And I would totally do the weeds again.
Sure.
But the big boys made fun of my mumsy, so I had to not talk to them anymore.
So you gave them a good thrashing.
Yes, I tried to slap them, and I missed.
Yeah.
I said, that's what you get, and then I walked away.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's hell of a bon mot.
Yes, thank you, yes.
You leave, you said, you know what, I'm going to slip them this line. I'll never forget this. And you turned around.
And then I walked away from the explosion that had done in their minds.
Yes, you said, that's what you get.
That's what you get?
No!
Oh, no, I didn't want to get that.
So snappy.
Oh.
It's like a catchphrase.
Yes, and I haven't heard from them since.
No, of course
clearly they have got their tail between their legs.
Yes, exactly.
I understand that they are in the wrong and that my mumsy is fantastic.
So who were your big boys? Were you also roped into a biker gang?
No, it wasn't a biker gang, no.
Yeah.
They had a van.
Sure.
And it was covered in flowers.
Wow.
It was beautiful. And
so this was like some sort of mystery machine.
Of an ilk, yes.
Yes. So in that, it was a mystery to you.
It was a mystery to me, but it was a machine, so I knew that much.
Well, that's what they don't tell you. All cars are machines.
And the walls were covered in carpet.
Carpet?
Carpet.
Carpet walls.
Carpet walls.
These children.
And bean bags.
Sure. Oh, they always love a bean bag.
The bean bags, everyone says they're very comfortable. But whenever I sit on it, my back hurts.
Yes.
And I can't get back out. My little knees, they can't bend that much.
No one's can.
No, it's a shame.
But they have one of those lavaed lamps?
They did not have a lavaed lamp, no. But they did have about 5 dream catchers.
Dream catchers?
Yes, they told me how they worked.
Sure.
And apparently, when you fall asleep, they capture all the bad dreams in the netting. And in the nets...
Why would you want to keep them?
Oh, no, but they stay there so they never attack you again.
But it's different dreams.
No, all the bad dreams.
That's terrifying. Why would you have a net in your room full of bad dreams?
Because that way they can't come in your head.
No. What? That doesn't make sense.
Well, that's what they said. I haven't had a bad dream since. But then again, I haven't seen
if
these
dream
big boys
catcher
since.
works, I wouldn't be haunted by that clown.
It's
scary.
Does he do anything? Or
No,
does
he just stands there. Just stands there, and then occasionally, I'll be in my dream, and then he'll be following my friends around and say, "Stop that! Stop that, you weird clown!" I said, be here with me. We'll go to the circus. I say, no, I don't like the circus.
Well, who does?
Exactly, no one does. No one likes clowns.
They're very cruel to animals in the circus.
Ridiculous. He's very needy.
Well, why do you think he is chasing after you and your friends? I've never seen him. Am I not your friend?
Oh, well, I wasn't going to get into that. Have you not seen the clown?
I've not seen the clown.
But he's only chasing after my friends in my dream. I don't know if he's going after my friends in real life.
Okay.
It would be weird if other people were also seeing the clown. It would almost be like there was something haunting all of us.
Well, it would almost be like it was real.
Yeah, that's horrifying. Why would you? That's very scary.
Well, I mean, if I were to see the clown...
Then I'd be terrified.
Yes, you would be...
I would never come back.
You'd never come back?
I would fill my room with dream catchers.
Oh, well, there we go. Maybe you should get a dream catcher. Maybe I'll make you one.
Well, maybe you're just a scaredy pie.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Well, how am I a scaredy pie?
Chicken.
I've never seen him.
Chick.
I don't think I'm being a chick.
You're a little chicken.
I'm not a cheaping chick.
Chicken. Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go and hang with the big boys again. And you can't stop me.
Oh, yes, do your drugs.
Yeah, do my drugs
do
in
your
my
illegal
flower
60s
shag
drugs.
van.
Yes. Shag.
Yes, my shag
van. You can have
van.
a good shag in that van, is that what it is? You into those sex, drugs, and rock and roll now?
Yes, I'm part of the sexual revolution.
Are you groovy?
I try to be.
My God. Well, I'm going to cue up some music. When we come back, we'll talk about how groovy you are.
Yes, please.
God, I love that. Oh. That's new music.
That's the music that I like.
Yes, it's psychedelic.
Yes, it's psychic. It understands my mind.
Freak out. Psychedelia.
It's just like when we did the weeds.
Crazy.
Yes.
Get it.
You know you
out.
want it. Yes.
Freak in.
Groove out, mother.
Lose your shit.
I never had any to begin with.
Put things in your face that are drugs. Oh, it's crazy. Colors. Put the colors up your face.
Yes, and get naked and just roll around.
Sit on it, mister.
Sit on that thing.
Policeman, no, take that, no.
I'm going to put a flower in your rifle.
Yes, exactly. Yes. What are you going to do now? Shoot me? Probably.
Now it's peacetime. Yes, that's what I did.
Just drop the bomb. But drop
like
the love
like
bomb.
the music bomb and the knowledge bomb, and we're going to be woke because of the atoms.
Yeah, stop Vietnam. Stop them. By going to war with them.
Vietnam. Is it Vietnam or Vietnam? I can't remember.
I don't care. Get in with it.
Yes.
Busty.
Nixon.
Yes. Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yes, those
Lyndon
presidentials.
does B. Johnson, and he needs to stop.
Lyndon does B. Johnson?
Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh.
Stop Johnson, Lyndon.
Well, I mean, we're all very fond of our Johnsons these days, are we not?
I don't know. Who's Prime Minister?
Prime Minister. I mean, I can't recall currently.
Yeah, shove it. You anyway.
It probably is someone who sucks, right?
Yeah. Profumo. You know what, Profumo? You can fucking lose it. You can put your face up a bucket.
Up a bucket?
Yes, and don't get it out.
Yeah, what's full of that bucket? What's in there?
Oh, it's full of, incense and peppermints.
Oh, peppermints.
Yes.
I love peppermints.
We all do.
Do you have any peppermints?
No.
But why would you bring them up?
It would just be for fun.
Now I'm disappointed.
I was doing catchphrases.
But it doesn't matter. You don't bring up peppermints. They're important to me, and you brought them up.
I was doing 1960s catchphrases.
I want peppermints. You have to appease me.
Damn it, you're right. I do have to appease you. Don't know why I ever agreed to that.
It's the one rule we have, and you broke it. Where are my peppermints?
I'll get to them. I'll get to them in the next break.
You better get me my peppermints.
Anyway, I guess we're done with the catchphrases then.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
I guess we coined enough phrases.
I think we have. I think we are the big daddies of the 60s.
Yes, that's right. That sounds good.
Yes, we've overcome our own fathers and now are the masters of our realm.
Yes, we've killed our fathers.
Yes.
And we've been...
We're now the patriarchs of our families.
Yes. And there's nothing else to that process. You just have to kill your father.
You just have to kill your dad, that's it.
Nothing else at all.
No, nothing whatsoever.
Nope. But side note, we do love our mummies.
I love my mummy so much. Mumsy, I love you.
Yes.
Are you listening?
Kisses.
Mumsy.
Kisses to you. Yes. That's the segment we do every week. If you're a regular listener, you know we stop once a week.
Actually, I wanted to just say thank you to our listeners for sending my mother so many lovely gifts and cards over the summer.
Yes.
Yes, she really appreciates it and she thinks that you're all delightful little eggs. That's what she wanted me to tell you, and I appreciate it also.
You're big fans of us, obviously.
Yes.
And you're good at it, and we appreciate you.
Yes, we do appreciate you. In fact, I could even say that I love you.
Wow.
Yes.
You're big on the loving then.
Yes, I'm
free
trying
love,
to. Yes,
man.
it is free love. I'm not asking them for anything in return.
Yes, except gifts.
And their ears, I suppose. I want their ears. I want them to lend me their ears while I talk sweetly to them.
That's poetic.
Thank you.
Yes.
And in return, I will love them unconditionally.
Wow.
Yes.
It's a hell of a deal. I'd get in it if I were you.
Oh, you're trying to jump on this bone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm not trying to jump on this bone. Stop making...
Isn't that the phrase?
Stop doing that.
I thought that was the phrase. It's
a phrase.
I heard some cool cats saying it.
Did they say it before the act of sex?
Sex?
Happened? Did they say...
What sex?
Ew. Well, I mean, if you don't know, I don't think I could tell you.
Sorry, I don't... you tell me everything. What is it?
Has your mummy not told you about sex?
We've never had the talk. She calls it the talk. I assumed it was something romantic because she always gets rosy in her cheeks when she mentions it.
Hot under the collar.
Well, I don't really want to go into that much detail about my mother. Thank you very much.
Well, okay. Well, I can't really tell you about sex if your mother hasn't.
No, you can tell me.
It's good and it's big and it's wonderful.
It's big?
Yeah.
How is sex big?
It's steamy.
It's steamy?
Yes.
Oh, tell me something. Give me some of the practicalities of what sex is.
Okay, well, sex is like, when a tree falls in the forest.
Yes.
Yes. It's like that.
I don't understand.
Yes. Sex is like a big muffin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, it's ripe.
It's ripe, yes.
It's cooked.
A nice freshly baked muffin.
But it's a little bit gooey.
A little bit gooey, a little bit messy.
That's sex.
So a sex is a sweet muffin.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's somewhat gooey.
It's like that, yeah.
It's a little bit messy, but you still enjoy it.
Yeah, sex is when a man and a woman, they're in a room.
They're in a room.
And they make you uncomfortable and you can't sleep. That's sex.
I know, I'm starting to think you've never had sex.
The greatest experience in a person's life, you're in a room with a woman.
Well, I've been in a room with a woman.
Exactly.
Yes.
It was good, wasn't it?
Well, yes, but I didn't feel uncomfortable.
Oh. No, because if you're in the next room and you hear it, like if your mummy and her friend...
Oh, you mean the midnight bumps?
The midnight bumps!
Yes.
That's probably what it is. Yes.
I always thought they were just playing that, the party game, musical bumps.
Me too, but apparently...
When the music stops and you hear a bump.
Apparently, that's what that is. That's what this is, sex.
I wonder what they're doing in there. Because I have spent time in a room with a woman.
You're not supposed to know,
Well, I mean...
That could have been sex. Were you protected? Did you wear protection when you were in the room with the woman?
Well, we were stalkers.
Yes.
And
wow, this is gonna turn everyone on.
I don't think so.
Everyone at home.
What is turning on me?
Gird your loins, everyone.
Get loins?
Yeah.
I don't want a pork loin.
Weird take.
I don't. That's the only way I've ever heard that word used.
Okay. Anyway. You were stalkers.
Yeah. So we were stalkers. Me and a lovely woman.
Wow.
And well, I put my penis inside her.
Oh, that doesn't sound like sex at all.
Well, it felt nice.
Sure. I mean, whatever.
She seemed to be enjoying it.
No.
No, it's not sex.
Were there a lot of noises?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There were a few noises.
Did you say, "Oh, Harold"? Did you say that?
Well, no, I would never say Harold.
Did she say, "Oh, Harold"?
I hope not. She just kept saying, "Oh God."
Right. Yes, I guess that's close.
It's pretty close. If sex is something like that.
Did she say, "Quiet, my son is in the next room"?
No, she has no children.
Yeah, there can't be sex then.
Can't be sex?
Nope.
No. Well then.
Can't be sex because I know about sex and I've heard it and that's what it sounds like.
You've heard it. You've not had it.
No, I also have had it.
You've had it?
Yes, all the time.
What was your sex like?
Oh, it was wonderful. We were in a room.
Mm-hmm.
I went.
You went, yes?
Oh, I really went for it.
You really went? You went?
Yes.
You got it going?
Shins deep.
Shins deep?
Yeah, I got into it and it was muggy.
That was muggy?
Yes, I rolled around in it.
That doesn't sound like what I did at all.
No, I don't think what you did was sex. What I did, I was like, I got close and I said, "Hey."
Well, that does sound steamy.
Yes. See? You admit you're wrong.
Yes, I think maybe I did not have sex.
Yeah, I don't think so. That doesn't sound like it.
I mean, I enjoyed myself. I'd probably do it again.
Yeah, sure. I mean, obviously. But,
You'll have to go talk to Brendan about it.
Once you want a real experience, talk to me about what I did because I was...
well, you can do it. Next week we'll go into more detail about what you did. Yes.
It is spectacular.
I mean, you could tell us now. Give us more detail. What was your favourite moment
I got up close and she was like, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
No, but like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, this is sex." She said, "Oh," and she just did stuff like that,
She just did stuff. What did she do?
And I got up and I put my chest against her chest, and I sort of wriggled.
Oh.
And she was like, "What?"
That's obscene.
Exactly.
Oh.
Filthy.
Well, that's horrible.
Yes, I don't mean to get down and dirty with the sex details.
Yeah, I would never do that. That sounds foul.
Indecent, probably.
Did she enjoy that?
Didn't ask.
You didn't. Why didn't you ask?
Free love, not supposed to care.
I'm not sure that's quite what that means.
Went up and I said, "Hey, darling."
You called her darling, but you didn't
Yes.
treat her like a darling.
That's treatment. I treated her like something.
You treated her, but not
I treated her to a nice, healthy dose of sex.
I don't think you're a very nice lover.
Okay. And then after that, I just left the room and I smoked a big cigarette. I said, it's good.
Didn't know you smoked.
Yeah, well, I do after sex.
Oh, gosh, I have so much to learn from you. You're so mature.
Exactly. I smoked a big cigarette. And I said, it's just like the French say.
Well, I made Brenda breakfast after our activities.
That sounds gross.
And it was quite lovely. We talked all morning and she walked away with a lovely big smile on her face.
Children.
And
that's not sex.
Well, we're going to be seeing each other again next week.
Doesn't count.
It's not sex?
No.
It's not.
But I did was sex. You're supposed to have them go away and be annoyed.
That's really?
Yes.
I don't really want to annoy Brenda.
Well, too bad. Then you're never going to have sex with her.
Oh, well. Maybe sex isn't for me. Maybe I will...
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, it's a bit much. It's
sex
a bit harsh.
is only for us big boys.
But you're the littlest boy I know.
Nope, I was part of a biker gang.
That's true. That is very true.
And now...
Well, I almost joined a hippie commune.
Oh, tell us that story.
Yes, well, it was with the big boys in the van, really.
Sure.
Yes, so we were off our faces, high on the weeds that we put up our noses.
Right, of course, yes.
And, I kind of fell asleep in their beanbags after
Sure. How many beanbags?
There were about 4 beanbags.
And you were asleep in all of the beanbags?
I fell asleep in all the beanbags.
Right. One for each limb?
Close.
Yes.
And then then so I fell asleep, but I was roused by being rocked around somewhat inside the van, and I fell off into the shag pile carpet.
Sure.
And I was sort of swimming around, and there was crumbs, and I didn't like that.
Sure.
And then I asked Steve what was going on. It was very chic, very chic, very chic.
It was chic.
Yes, it was very chic.
Fashionable.
Yes. I quite liked that van. I would go back and buy one myself.
Sure.
If I had money. And I turned to Steve and I said, "Oh, what's going on? Why is the van shaking about?" And he said, we're driving. I was like, "Steve, I didn't expect to be moved around like this. This wasn't what I was after." And he says, no, it's okay, it's fine. I will take you home. And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to be going home."
To whose home?
I presumed mine.
Yes.
So I better go back to Mumsy. I have to wash her later. And so I was like, "Okay, well, I'm going home." And then he said, "Yes, home to Nirvana." And I was like, "That doesn't sound like my home. My home's on Rose Hill Avenue."
Do you live in Nirvana?
No, I live on Rose Hill Avenue. You know this.
I do know this.
Yes. And I said, no. This is not where my home is. I'm afraid you've been mistaken, Steve.
Yes.
He says, no. I think
Nirvana. Is that in Gloucester?
No, Nirvana, as far as I can tell, is on the borders of England and Scotland. A sort of in-between place.
Like Carlisle.
Like Carlisle, but not quite Carlisle. More near Gretna Green.
Okay.
And so we were driving up, and he was giving me food, little brownies.
Sure.
And
just to keep your energies up.
Yes, and that actually made me more sleepy.
Yes.
And these little brownies and these little cupcakes that had like unicorns and things on them. It was very nice.
Delicious.
Very colourful.
Yes.
And
very nice food.
yes, I mean they tasted slightly funky. Like
yes,
groovy.
well, he's in a van.
Yeah, it's in a van. You can't expect good refrigeration.
Traveling. Exactly.
And yes, I was sort of floating around in the back of the van. And we got there, and it was all these tents and bonfires and topless ladies running around with babies, and it was glorious, actually.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't terrible. What was terrible was that no one knew which Mumsy was whose.
Oh, that sounds like the opposite of Nirvana.
No, it's hell. I was there. I was in my kind of hell, where you have no idea who your Mumsy is, but everyone is trying to mother you.
Oh.
And that's not correct. There should only be one. It should be my Mumsy. And she was down in Rose Hill. Yeah. So I turned to Steve and I said, "I can't do this anymore. I've got dreadlocks. I'm covered in mud. I haven't had a wash in weeks." Because I stayed there for quite a while.
Yes, you were freaked out.
I was very freaked out. I'd gone, brother. I'd gone.
Yes.
Solid gone. And I told him...
You lost yourself in the blues.
Pretty much. I joined a band. It was a wild time.
You were in a band?
I was in a band.
A rock and a roll band?
Yes, it was a slightly rocky, rolly band.
Yes.
But I told Steve I can't do this anymore. This isn't for me. I'm not happy here. He said, that's not very good. We can't have that. This is a commune. You should be feeling togetherness and happy and in love. And then this isn't. I can't live here like this anymore. I said, "Okay, well you can leave. You can go."
What a big come down, Daddy-o.
It was a big come down, and the hitchhike all my way back home.
Oh God! And what did you get up to hitchhiking?
Well, I got fed bread.
Sure.
Lots and lots of bread.
Yes.
As I went through the Midlands, there were pies.
Yes.
And each town had a cake named after them. It was very strange.
Wow, it's like you did a whole tour.
Yes, I said I basically saw the country.
Yes.
And I got down, and then eventually when I hit the south, people started getting a bit weirder.
Yes.
There was one man who drove around in a car that was entirely made of corrugated iron.
Sure.
And he had a small dog that sat in his lap the entire time and just stared at me.
Wacky.
It was bizarre.
Wow.
I did not like that dog. That dog gave me anxiety.
Sure. That's the only thing that gave you anxiety?
The only thing. The rest of the trip was quite fine.
It's quite
really.
peachy.
Yeah, it's quite peachy. I mean, I was in hell. The absolute hell of not having my mother. And the dog gave me anxiety, which I still feel.
She was going unwashed.
She was going unwashed. I'd been away for weeks.
Yes.
When I got back, mother was quite ripe.
She fusty?
Yes, somewhat fusty. She'd been sat in the same chair since I left.
Wow.
And I did not get told off. She was just pleased I was home, and that made me cry.
Wow. Well, there you go. That's a sobering story of things that have happened.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
That dog, I still think of that dog. It just looked at me.
It seems like this is really the decade of our lives.
Yes, this is it.
I think so. Okay, well, it's a somber end to the show, but I think it's time for us to go.
Yes.
We've really covered the gamut of the 60s.
We have, yes.
Sex,
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
With a little bit of Mamsie thrown in.
Well, hello. Yes.
Wow. Well, that was very low effort for us. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, my sandwich was fucking delicious.
And let me tell you, that dump I had...
Tell me about those poops.
Specifics?
I want all the poopsy details.
Okay. Well, it started off slow, steady.
That's what you want for a poop.
Right?
You want one of those like shotgun poops that go everywhere. That's not fun.
No, not a shotgun poop. It was like very much just one direction. It was one like long train.
Great.
You know, and it. You know what? Like I will say it. It was. It's the best one I've had this week.
Did the train have carriages or was it just one?
There was a small dining car.
Oh.
At the end, but mostly one long carriage.
I like that. That's good. Yeah. And what about that butt feel? Because I know everyone wants to know.
Well, see, I did predict that it would be 10 out of 10 butt feel. And I was right!
Oh, guys. Are you happy? Are you pleased?
Stellar butt feel.
I feel...
The buzz box is going crazy.
It's gone wild. Everyone's cheering.
Yeah.
I think that someone's managed to make a confetti sort of thing happen. I don't know what that is.
And it's a shame because we tried to get another Star show that was just going to be about our poops.
Yeah, we wanted to really get down to the nitty-gritty of poops.
And to an extent, we have kind of tried to smuggle that into this show.
Yeah. They can't stop us.
They can't.
No.
They would have to be listening.
Yep. And that's not going to happen, is it?
Apparently they were not into that idea. So occasionally, I think on this show we'll have to talk about poops.
Yeah, we'll just have a little poop moment.
Because we still got things to say.
Yeah.
But yes. So that was the 1968 show.
That was a 1968 show, and it was pretty great. I mean,
yes. I feel like I've really been given an insight into the times.
I think they've grown up quite a lot since 1958.
Yes.
That's been kind of nice to see, actually. I feel sorry for the mums though. The mums seem a little bit less with it.
Yeah, it's that one who needs cleaned.
Yeah.
I feel like they're approaching that age where they're just no longer, those wonderful mums we knew from the last one.
Yeah, they're not quite so active. And
I mean, and those men must be in their 50s now?
Yeah, they're not children.
No,
I mean,
not
they talk like they are, but
yeah, this is the 1958 one. I think they state their ages. I think they were in their 40s around then.
Yeah, so they must be in their 50s. And I mean,
good on them for getting in with the times. They're
keeping up with it.
Not entirely tuned in, but they seemed,
But they're trying to progress. They've changed somewhat in their own sort of timeline.
Exactly.
But it's just parallel to what everyone else is doing.
But yes. Okay. That's us. We're done.
Yes.
Come back next week when we'll be doing something completely different.
I can't wait.
This has been Revolving Show. Thank you very much.